I'm going to do some, because I saw something about, and it is true, larger build pieces seem to count. It's really weird. So like small pieces and big pieces, and I'm going to try to determine the difference between like what a big and a small piece is. So right now we're at the limit. It's 4,000 pieces. The candles are obviously too small to count because they're outside of the limit. But here's the deal. If we place... So right now we have 4,000 pieces, right? In that build square. That means we can get rid of one and rebuild it. Because there's still... Now there's 39.99. And now we can replace the 4,000th, right? Because we took one away, we can place one back. Or we can place one back. However, watch this. Now we take a large build. I think the one I had before was like this one. So this one, we're going to build outside of this build zone. Because this build zone's full. Once we cross this line. Right, where this candle is. So we can't build here anymore. We know that. But we can build out here in this, what does that be? The adjacent square. So we can build here, right? And we can build 4,000 pieces now in this square. Now the problem is, large pieces, once we go back, it is technically counting into the system. So now there's 4,001 pieces in this system. So when we take away this piece, that piece counts but doesn't. It's like it counts and doesn't count. So now we can't replace the 4,000th piece because even though this piece is placed in the adjacent build block, it's counting towards this block too. Even though you can force it over. So right now we can get rid of this and then go and put this back. So technically we're going, like, even though this is counting towards this square's build limit, we can technically push that square's build limit because we can build, because technically all these are going to be counting towards that. So now there's like, what, 44,005 builds in that square, and there's 5 builds in that square. So now I could take, if I were to take off 5 blocks from there, I wouldn't be able to replace them again. So it's like, you have to have this in mind. And then the next thing I want to do is, well, is it the whole block? Is it if I build it anywhere in this block that it's going to do that? What's up, Smasher? What's up, Ozzy? Does LEGO Fortnite still hold up? They haven't released any updates for Odyssey in a while, so it's been rough. But I still think it's a great game. So I want to see, like... It's going to be tough because I don't have the borders right now. But roughly from there, the next block would extend to roughly, like, here. Like, I'm just going to give myself a 5-meter buffer. So this is in the next block still. So this would still be within the adjacent 40-meter block. Does that still count into this block? So is it, like, block sensitive or is it distance? No, it's okay. So it's still counting anything in that block, no matter where it is. So I would have to go to like, let's go to like 41. And then if I built it here, this should technically be in the second block over. And we should be able to place it. Okay. Sorry, I got blow my nose. Yes, vehicles. We need a Vehicular Mayhem V2. I agree with you 1,000%. 1,000. Okay, so it counts. What about squares? Not, I mean, this would still be technically next to it, but corner to corner. So if we put one in this space that's not touching it with a border, just with a corner, does that count towards this block? It seems to. Okay, so any block, any big piece built will start counting towards any pieces next to it, whether you've started building in it or not. That kind of makes sense. So then the next question is, what constitutes a big piece? Because, like, if I place this here, that's one piece in this block, but it shouldn't, should be small enough where it's not recounting back into this block. Because I should, yes, be able to replace this. Obviously, this piece is below the threshold. So I guess floor pieces will be a good test because we can, let's just use the same exact floor pieces too, just for science. I think these are the ones I was using, right? Yeah, sunny floors. So does one of these count? That's not a 2x2, that's a 2x6. They're lying. That's wrong. Does that count? No. Okay, so because I think the 16x2 floors were definitely too big. So that was a 6. Let's go to an 8. Okay, that's still good. Let's go to a 12. Okay, so a 12 is too big. What about a 10? Because I know there's some floors that are 10. It's in, I think they're majestic floors. They're like the only ones that are 10 by. I know they're in here somewhere. There's like one theme that has a 10 long floor. I swear to you. I'm not wrong. Aha! Okay, so 8 wide floors and below. So right now what we're testing is we figured out kind of how the build limit boundaries worked yesterday with the help of Neptune and the rest of the gang. And now I'm trying to really determine what pieces, like how big a piece has to be to count into its surrounding zones. Okay, so that's 4x4x2. So let's try to see if it's 4x4x8 makes any difference, because it's the same footprint, just taller. So it's obviously a bigger piece, but this will help us determine whether it's like height, length, width. No, okay, so it's overall volume of the piece it must be, because now that's a too big of a piece. So it's 8, if it's anything 8 long, or I think it's got to be total, like, volume that it takes, like, the amount of bricks. So I guess if we just did math, it'd be 24 spaces units. So we just do the math on the 12x2x1, and then 4x4, so it's 16 times 8. That's a lot. So that goes up pretty quickly. Because, like, with this, an 8x8x2, because that'd be 8x8 is 64, 100. Yeah, so this, would that count? Probably. It's only 8 long, but it's tall and that. Okay, what about, let's start with like this half wall, because this is a 2x2x6. That'd be 4 times 6. It's 24 units total. That's still good. What about a 2x4x6? So it'd be 2 times 4 is 8 times 6. That still works, okay. What about a half wall 6 wide? I know there's at least one. There we go. 2x6x6. Yo, Brave, thank you for the heart. Okay, so that goes over. So I want to see. I got to start doing trusty handy dandy notebook. New page, and then I need to start writing down dimensions. So this is 2 by 6 by 6 equals. Hold on, where's my calculator? Just so I don't have to use my brain. That no error, because I want to see if it's total units. If there's like a total unit size, so that way you can calculate exactly before you even place a piece. You could just do a rough estimation of its unit size and determine whether or not it's going to count into the adjacent build blocks or not. So that'd be 12 times 6 is 72. We'll just call units, because I know it's like studs, but we're just going to go by that if it's like that's the only technically piece size we have to go off of. So 70, and that was a no, so we'll just put like an X next to that. And then this one did let us do it. In my Lego job lot, you found the Queen Ant. Dude, any Lego ship is awesome. That's a great one. All right, so this one did work. So that's a small enough piece not to count into the into the next square. So that was a 2 by 4 by 6 equals. It's 8 times 6. So it's a 48 unit piece. And that was, check next to that, that was able to be successfully built on the next, because what someone figured out is that large enough pieces, if you're curious, if I'm catching everybody up on the build complexity from what I've learned so far. So 4,000 pieces is the build limit per build complexity square. Right now I have these candles perfectly marking the exact corners of this complexity grid. So they are 40 by 40 meters, not exactly, because meters aren't exact in this game for the most part. So the problem is, yeah, we can build 4,000 pieces here, but let's say you hit build complexity in one zone and you start building in another. Well, the problem is if you build a piece that is too large, yeah, you've got 4,000 here, but let's say you start building elsewhere and then you need to make adjustments in this complexity zone again. Well, when you go to break stuff, now you're at 3,999, but you go to replace it, that larger pieces, even though it doesn't stop you from building over there, it's still counting into the complexity into the square that it's next to. So you have to probably not hit like leave all your builds at like 3,900 or less, so that way you have the ability to go back and make edits or additions if you need to. Otherwise, it's gonna be weird. About what, I don't think it's height dependent. I want to say, because this piece it's also goes over, so it's got a lot of extra volume to it. Next thing we're gonna test is a basic, a 2 by 2 by 12. So let's put that down. Does that let me break and replace? So now we're at 39.99 again. And this does not. So that is even too big of a piece, a 2 by 2. So that's 2 by 2, so that's 4 times 12, that's 48. So a 2 by 2 by 12 is 48. So weird. So the math, I mean, like, I'm sure it's not exact, because honestly, these dimensions in the game aren't exactly perfect always. Sometimes they're off by like a couple of plates or something. But that is technically, maybe there is a height thing, because that was 48 units. And that didn't work. Whereas this piece is 48 units, and it did work. So maybe it is height dependent. Because these are pretty similar. There shouldn't be any like major differences. Let me see if I can find like a similar piece and see if it somehow is different. Like if I wanted to do this one, like that one's a little bit like more in line. Because this one did let us replace Yeah, that one lets us do it. But then if we go to the same, technically same dimensions, same volume of pieces, because this is literally, if you slice this in half, you slice this in half and stack it, that is exactly what a regular 2x2 wall piece is. So those should theoretically be the exact same size, exact same volume, yet this one's not letting us, it's too tall. So height clearly does play a factor. Okay. So we're learning. We're learning. We're learning. Using the power of deduction. What other pieces can I test here? See, like, what if it's one of these? Like, it's like a corner and it has, like, less... Technically, that's less volume than the other brick, right? Because, like, this one has a little bit shaved off the corner, technically, compared to the other one. So, like, does this one count? Like, will this one magically let us because it's a little bit less? No. Okay. So maybe it is height dependent. Because I'm still trying to, like, see if there's, like, a threshold in, like, volume somewhere where it's, like, really touchy. Because this will be good info to know that you've got, like, if it's above, like, this height or this width, your base... I think it's if it's above 8 high or 8 wide is what's the breaker. I think that's the threshold. Because, like, what about this one? This is, like, got more stuff on it, right? Or even, where's one that has, like... What about, like, this? A 2x6x6. Or no, the 2x4x6. This would be essentially more brick than this 2x4x6. So let's try this one. The engineer? Yeah, absolutely. Please. If you've already got insight onto what I'm doing. See, that one doesn't count. It doesn't. See, that piece is too big. So there's some... It's like a volume and a height threshold. Because if this one is small enough to let you to continue to build over there, but that one's not, but this one doesn't exceed... It's only 4 bricks wide and 4, like, on the top up there, but it's only 8 bricks high. So that's interesting. What's the best tool combo? I mean, really, these days, there's no wrong. You can do effective farming with any tool. Unfortunately, and I hate to say it, but, like, the overall difficulty of the game has been very dulled and dumbed down. I mean, you can make a amber pickaxe with no runes, and you go farming for an hour, you're gonna have a bunch of stuff. Like, yeah, you'll have more if you kind of optimize, but I guess technically sapphire, anything sapphire and gold, or corrupted crystal and gold, or technically you don't even need gold. You can do mahogany as well. It's pretty much just as good and easier to acquire, but Oh, Catharla, are you familiar at all with what Neptune and Moxie uncovered, I think, like 2-3 weeks ago now, where they kind of started to figure out the complexity limits? Because that's what I'm kind of testing with, is in general. And if you know the basics of it, then I won't bore you, but maybe everybody else is interested too. So what's an H-LOD? It's because, yeah, I figured it was memory over piece count. Like, that would make sense, but obviously different pieces are going to have different memory counts per. So like, these are the smallest, so these are obviously what you can build the most of. Because they're one of the... So could you build more than 4,000 candles then, possibly? Because they're smaller, or maybe they're light, so maybe that is more memory. Or I guess, like, technically... I don't even know. Like, if you did... Could you build more than 4,000 of, like, these then, if it's memory-based? Because I imagine that's less memory than a 2x4 piece is. hierarchy level of detail. Now that sounds nerdy. So it's more memory based, but it's like it's weird that it's shared but not shared. Because like we're already at the memory limit here, so why would it let us use memory that's good over here but leaks over there? Maybe that's what the hierarchy thing is all about. Yeah, I figured that's why I picked one of these guys. I figured this would almost be even more. You could probably, I don't know, is it maybe the 2x4 is the smallest volume memory piece I could think of, because that's the only other smallest piece I can think of, like individual non-lit no actions piece, or this is maybe even more basic. But maybe there's a piece in, so you're like theoretically if we found a smaller piece than the 2x4, we'd be able to surpass 4,000 individual pieces because the memory would be a little bit lower. So how do we account for that then, I guess? And then I guess also the question is, if the piece, because right now we've got nothing, so we can place our 4,000th piece there. If a piece is big enough, will that not let us replace 2 of these? Because I guess that would also test how much memory one piece has, right? Because like obviously this is enough to withhold me from placing one brick back. Because if I place this down out here, technically I should still be able to place one of those 2 back. I should still be able to place that one back, and then that one cuts me short 1. But what if if it's big enough, I use like a 16 by something wall, would that block me from even placing the first replacement? Okay, so it's like a primary and a secondary, essentially. So, oh wait. What? Oh wait, okay, so yeah, we can't place that one, so that doesn't count. So, it seems like it's almost 1-to-1 piece, because I can't imagine there's a piece big enough that's going to affect that. Like, see, maybe a huge... What's like the biggest piece you could think of in the game? Right off the top of my head, I can't even think right now. Like, this is pretty huge. Sorry. And I could still place the first one, but not the second one. Okay. So I guess it is like, because that's what I'm trying to worry about is like, if it is memory based, then are certain pieces like double the memory of others? It's a 4,000. It's not necessarily a 4,000. That's what engineer is explaining. It's like a good basis for sure, but it's not like I think hard, because I think if you were to do larger pieces, you would probably because right now we're building 4,000 with the smallest pieces possible. The question would be, I guess, next is like, if I built 4,000 of these or something in a grid, would I hit the limit before 4,000 of these pieces? So what it sounds like is it's extremely complicated and there's not a super solid way for the layman to completely understand it simply. So I'll read this from top to bottom for everybody just coming in, because the engineer is giving a thesis statement, which I really appreciate, by the way. So from the top, we've got, it's not necessarily a piece count, but a memory cap. So when you place those, okay, this is more specific to what I was doing, but it's talking about things. Then there's a hierarchy of detail, and basically there's a grid world partition. Each square is a memory cell, so that's where memory is saved when you get near it. HLOD is another memory access, so when you get even closer, it renders in. There's 2 main memory, island memory and project memory, regardless of where you start your project. There is a hard cap of memory from the initial placement. What the cap is, that's epic. Okay, so it's like we're never going to figure that out. So the initial placement of a build will cost the most memory. Any additional piece will be significantly less memory. So every introduction of a piece is a large amount of memory. Interesting. How many hours do I have logged in this game? At least 2K. So I guess engineers, sum that up. Does that mean it's almost better to like build a little bit of each area at a time and not finish any one particular area too quickly? Would that like how like be like I'm trying to summarize this for not only me but just everybody watching too. Something that's, because even I'm like, I guess I just got to run with it and just kind of loosely understand that certain things are shared and not. Because the other thing is, I wanted to see it. It also counts multiple squares. So if I were to place like one of these large pieces here and then one over the border into this square, that should make it so I can't replace 2 of them here. Yeah, see, I can't even replace the second one because it's counting that one and that one now. It's very deep. But with what we know, I think, because I've got to do some more math. Which is probably what I'll do now, actually, while I'm thinking about it, is I need to, if Breaking Cankles was here, he'd probably have the numbers right on the top of his head because he's been doing the collection stuff again, or not again recently, but he's been more caught up than I've been on it, and I can't remember what how many weapon combos there are and stuff. Because that's my first hurdle, is figuring out how many wall mounts I'm currently going to be using if I go for all of them. And then also, like, kind of plan ahead, because every weapon is going to make it so I need, like, hundreds more wall mounts each time. Oh, yeah, that's what I mean, is, like, I don't think we're going to be able to necessarily fully tame it, or maybe, you know, select few, like you and a few other people will get to a point of, like, full understanding, but it'll be very hard to get it to general knowledge level, because it's a lot. Because that means if you start building, it almost means you'd want to use large pieces, like, last. You know what I mean? It's weird. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. It's been something that I wanted to learn ever since I saw just a couple of weeks ago, and Neptune and Moxie were bringing it up. It's, you know, I try to do my due diligence in pretty much understanding everything about the game that there is, even if I don't. Like, the one thing I haven't utilized as much as I should is, like, angled building in the, not necessarily, like, on the ground axis, but for, like, fancy spaceships and stuff. I understand how to set it up to a degree, but I don't know how to do it, like, super, super well in practice. Because understanding all these things really helps, you know, if you're a really avid, dedicated builder in this game. The more you understand, the more you can manipulate. The thing with 4,000 big pieces, though, is I guess I could use like the half wall 6x2s or something. Because if you started, technically, if you started building with a ton of large pieces in your first grid block, the problem would be you're immediately transferring those complexity points over to every touching square, right? And I think that's what you're kind of saying with every piece gets introduces a larger amount of memory. Because, like, if we place this big, like, this is obviously a large piece. I can't do anything here. Obviously, I'm by my stuff. So if, like, we place this, let's just imagine there's no build here since we're in my expert world now. If we place this here, right? This now counts as one piece in our current grid block that we're building in. But it also counts in all, 8 surrounding grid blocks that touch it, even by corner. So all the directly touching it, all the ones that are touching it by corner. Now you have one part count already. Am I right there? Am I understanding that correctly, engineer? So now, like, technically every grid block around this grid block would now be at a 1 count. Like, already, even without even building into the next grid yet. You've already basically built in here and counted one over there because it's big enough to count into the next one, right? Is that wrong? I'm trying to understand. Because that would be the issue. The more big pieces you start to build with, it starts to just, like, move. It like, pushes the bet. Like, I don't know. It makes it, like, worse and worse for everything where you're building around. Interesting. So that brown foundation has 10 memory, and if you place another brown foundation next to it, only have 2 memory instead of 10. In that specific, so is there a number associated with, like, the memory? Is the memory limit 4,000? And different pieces, and, like, this and the floor pieces that we've been using just happen to count as 1 memory unit? Think we're getting a new build in shop? Oh, yeah. We got to check in a half hour. I hope so. I wouldn't imagine we're getting a new one because usually they hype that up and announce it preemptively on, like, Twitter and stuff. So I kind of doubt we're getting a brand new one. But it would be, and they kind of usually will tease us like they did the last time. Like, hey, I heard something's returning. But kind of don't have high hopes. I have high hopes, but low expectations. No, I didn't necessarily bother turning that one into a ship. Last time I turned a prefab into a ship was, like, the Star Wars pass with the gonk droids and stuff. I have to do a count real quick. Let's just use swords as the example. So that's what, 7, 6. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I just do 1 type, so that'd be So that's 8. Oh, I didn't even do the extra one either, because technically, wait, no, because corrupted is only affecting the epics and legendaries. Okay, perfect. So then it'd be 8 swords times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then corrupted would be 6. So that'd be 8 times 6. And then same thing as over here, because we would need to do a whole epics. That's another 8 times 6. I think that should be the total amount of swords, and then I just multiply that by all the weapons, I think. One sec, doing math. So that's 115, if I did my math right. I hope I did. And then that would be times. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because there's 3 more weapon types now. Oh, it's easy math. We just had a 0. So that's 1,150 weapon frames just for tools and weapons, not including any of the other that kind of stuff or the food, the fish, anything like that. That's actually not as much as I thought it'd be, because if I spread things out in like a connecting 4 grid, that means I should be able to get away with that, because those pieces should be small enough where they're not jumping over to other squares. Because I want to be able to remake this base. And I'm probably doing, I probably am fine if I act, like, especially, I've probably already built over 2 separate, or at least 3 separate, even 4 separate build grids here, accidentally. But if I did it more intentionally, I could probably make it a lot better. Although my frame rates are a lot better here. I mean, it's only like 30 right now, but it's been worse. I've been in the 25s while I'm here. Because I don't know if I want to move this base, or because I'm thinking about just, like I said, going and finding where my grid lines are somewhere down here or over here, and then just making a massive pre-planned base. Because this I like, although I'd like to add, like, if I could choose, but I'm kind of running long. I didn't even build out the back of this. I wanted to essentially make this wall into a castle instead of just a plain wall. But it's like, I don't know. The way I like my stuff displayed is like, I have to have everything of the same type, like, visual in front of me in one spot. Like, it would kill me if I don't want to design it where it's like a really long hallway of swords that you have to keep like walking around, and then you see all the swords. Like, I like part of, like, I don't know, it's like a OCD part of my brain. I need to be able to go and be like, okay, boom, here's all the rare machetes, right? Here's every single rare machete in like one block. Like, I need, like, my brain needs them to be displayed in like that manner, so you can see them compared, that, oh, these have all the same blades, but they all have different hilts. Because the more like scattered they are, like, the less you see the differences. Because if you look at this one and then go down the hallway and then you see this one, you might not even notice the difference. I don't know. I don't care how other people see it. It's just like how I need to interpret it. But this makes it very bland in what the build becomes, the way I like this displayed. Because like all these, I really need to see, I have these ones displayed because these are by material type, where these are by weapon type. But with legendaries, for me, I wanted all the materials to be matching. So that way, I don't know. It's all like user choice. you show your eyes, right? The Brick and Nick designed one. Not right now. I don't feel like picking it up. It's always delicate and annoying to work with. Every time I pick it up, a piece falls off. Because, like, the problem I'm also having with this base is I already kind of... I future-proofed it to an extent, but I'm already running into an issue where I only have 2 more available walls, and I currently have 3 more weapons that I haven't even started to add into this, being the plasma pistols. I guess technically I don't need to worry about the daggers because I already have a full single dagger collection, which looks exactly the same as the dual dagger collection now will on the wall. Obviously, they look different in your hands, but on the wall, they haven't given it as... I really wish it would be a cross dagger design that they could figure out to do on the wall. Whether they got to do a real Lego technique or not, or just phase the parts together, but it'd be really nice if it was distinct. It might actually drive me towards doing that. But otherwise, I need the hammers and the pistols also worked into each of these, so I would have to, like, even redesign it. So I don't know, maybe... I might even do what I was even thinking before the build complexity limit thing we're talking about, which is instead of having 1 mega base, I think it would be better just to have one area where I build somewhere, and then now that we know that grid blocks are roughly 40 meters in, like, 40 by 40, I don't have to worry about necessarily, like, oh, connecting grid blocks and counting pieces. Because with this kind of build, I don't mind if it's a little bit spread out. I want it to kind of look like a ruins and be open and have lots of space. Like, it doesn't need to be super crazy like a village. So what I'm thinking is I go out here still, and with the build grid in mind, I kind of combine both ideas, and I do like, what I would probably do is I don't know. Maybe I was thinking about splitting it by weapon and having different weapon areas, but I could also just do a epic legendary section, an epic and legendary section. That could be one base. So we put, like, an epic and legendary display section here. And then about 80 meters away, which really isn't that far in reality, about 80 meters away, which is roughly 2 grid blocks away, that's where I just start my whatever next I do. So I can have an epic and legendary section, and then I can have a rare or a common through rare section. That would be like 80 meters away from the legendary and epic. So, like, they would not guarantee, but mostly, like, depending on how I built it, like, most of it would be 2 grid blocks over, and they wouldn't even be, like, mixing, but they would still feel like they're vibing together as, like, this big open ruins kind of area. That's the only thing I can think, because then I can make a section complete for everything else. I can have an epic legendary section, because that'll always be growing, and it'll be the coolest one to visit. And then I can have another area that's common to rare weapons, and then a third area that is quite literally everything else, which would include the materials, the charms, the Star Wars stuff, the fish, the equipment, and the food over on the other side. So I think that's 3 solid categories that would be able to grow, not exponentially, but, like, they'd be able to grow proportionally with updates. Because I like the idea of I don't want to separate by full, because if I did by, like, 1 section for swords, 1 section for bows, they'd be a lot smaller per section, and then I'd have a bunch of speckles everywhere, and then I'd also have to remove all of the, because if I did a sword section, that means all of these epic swords wouldn't be next to all of the other epic emerald items, because they would be in their own section, and I like looking at these ones. So I'll do an epic and legendary section, rare to, or common to rare, and then basically miscellaneous, because that'll also break everything up way better, and I can probably make something actually in, because with the everything else section, because because I want like I want to do like square and symmetry builds, but like the more and more I think about the design, like it almost like if I want it displayed like this, they almost have to be on walls. I guess I could build this in like a courtyard kind of deal. Like kind of same thing like I did, but instead of having the legendary and epic weapons on the side, I actually have like castle walls going around, and this could be like in some sort of big courtyard or something. So many decisions. This is all an expert too, so I have to like really commit to this plan if I'm going to do it, and this already took a huge commitment. Moving all, getting and moving all this stuff here and figuring out the spacing for all these. This was meticulous, just figuring out how much I wanted to space all this stuff. Board by board. The build, I think the build limit / memory has got a little better over time. It's just impossible to tell by how much over what period of time, but I'm almost positive it's a lot better than it used to be, at least at release. By how much, I couldn't tell you. Because how would I want to build the epic and legendary section? There's so much planning that has to go into this. Show boss weps. Yeah, the wall of weapons. So I still have the a lot of like over half of the Shatterhorn collection to still do, but I have a decent part of it. I've worked my butt off for this much. I just haven't ran the Storm King in like probably months. It's actually a good idea with the dirt paths, connecting them. I should utilize that too. I haven't thought about using the dirt path technique in a while since my, like, the farm. I didn't even think I've used it effectively in any village yet. Oh yeah, all these are solo takedowns, every single one of them. Because I guess I should probably just hop into Sandbox and goof around with different designs until I find something I like. Because it's just going to be a lot of experimenting. Because it's also remembering numbers. I almost have to like take screenshots of this stuff so I can remember like how I want it. And I also have to design this differently because when I start throwing in hammers to the mix, dude, I wish they would just be able to like let you adjust them on there a little bit or like where you want them, because the hammers are like, I think they clip them way too high compared to all the other weapons, so it's gonna look weird. But I suppose I could do separate sections, and that's just gonna require over 10 different areas. Honestly, the resources aren't even that crazy. It's just about a half a chest of wood to do all the wall mounts, and then probably like not even that much wood or granite to do the rest of this. It's more time and planning. That's the biggest time consume on this build. Like building it in the, like I already have all the materials and it's not that much materials, but it's even getting it to like I have it now took a lot of prep and me planning out and doing like some light math and then figuring out all the spacing. But I don't know. I part of me likes too much looking at all the emeralds at each other, but at the same time it would still look good if I just had all the swords with each other. Because then it would basically just look like this. But then the only difference would be is I would have 8 more swords, you know, like right here. Or 16, technically there'd be 8 epics and 8 rares on the wall at the end of this if I went by weapons, so it's not like it would look bad. Do many people still play LEGO Fortnite? Honestly, dude, the numbers have been continuing to suffer. More and more. There's like probably less than 15K on right now. Like 20K was our solid number there last couple of weeks and months, and I've been noticing the last couple of days and week it's like been like 10, around 10 sometimes, and it's like 10K and it's not even that late yet for me. So it's they need a little bit of a jump start. A little bit. I guess let's hop back over to Sandbox for a little bit. Yeah, like 15K would seem to be like our kind of our peak right now. This world, that was my expert world, and that was created the week that expert mode was released, which was June of last year. Yeah. Oh, it's like, because like usually with like any other build, I can just freeform, do whatever, doesn't matter where it goes, how high it is. But like with this build, like I want to make it, like the problem is like part of me still wants to figure out a way to make it look as gorgeous as my villages do, but still house thousands and thousands of wall mounts without hitting build complexity. That's where my struggle is at, is like, I don't mind my current display base, but it's very minimalistic. It's very, it's for the display. That's it. Like the castle walls.
Wait, 10 minutes for the shop.
Right. I'll get back in the shop, don't worry. Yo, Pikmin's up. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, Caesar. How you doing? My Friday is going pretty well so far. Been playing a lot more Reload and stuff off stream with my buddies. It's been like on a Marvel Rivals kick, but I'm always a fan of Fortnite. I just don't like playing regular BR as much, and definitely not builds. I phased that out a long time ago. But Reload is still just so goated. Blitz is fun, but it gets old after like you play like enough in a row. It's a little like, as much as I like the quick pace, Reload is a better pace. And I like Reload because it's like, not that I'm bad, but I like the ability to have more cushion if I want to take risky, just fun. You know, I'm goofing around with my boys, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to jump this team for no reason. I'm going to see if I can, you know, get them or not. Most of the time it's a no, but it's fun knowing that you can jump into those situations, die, and most, you know, 80% of the time get a reload if it's early enough in the match. Have I played Peak? No, I haven't played almost any games outside of Rivals or Fortnite. However, can't wait to play LEGO Voyagers and LEGO Party later this month. What is it? What's going on here? I have a regular survival world, which is my OG world that I created the day the game came out, like when the game first launched. But I stopped playing that one when expert mode came out. Not that like anything bad about it, but it's just like I wanted to play a more difficult experience moving forward, so I just like migrated my entire gameplay experience to my expert world. So I have my OG regular survival world, which I've just, at this point, when I was playing that world, you turning on flying in survival wasn't a thing yet. So I had played that world like full legit. You know what I mean? Like no flying, no resource unlimitedness, no knowledge off, all that stuff. And since I've retired it, now that I play in my expert world where you can't change any of those settings, why is it doing this? I've since turned flying on my OG world just because that's the only thing I use that world for nowadays, is just to do tours of my old builds. I don't like actually progress the world at all. If I'm doing any sort of progression, it's in my expert. I haven't even in my OG survival world, I haven't even done Lost Isles content. I haven't even done any of that. I haven't done Storm King on my OG world because like it's not like I need to. I don't feel the need to go back and complete it on that world. It's like it's now my expert world is like my main save, if you want to think about it that way, or my main world. And then besides those two worlds, I've got my original sandbox world that I used to practice on and experiment with, and then recently I made a second sandbox world just because not that I was running out of room on the other world, but I just kind of needed a fresh area where I didn't have random builds all over the place where I was logging in and didn't have to keep flying around super far. That, and also that my original sandbox world was like a day one creation too. So I wanted a newer sandbox world because there's like very light there. Like there's all the updates should be the same in regardless of how old your world is. But I swear, like I said, in my expert world, I do not get those outdoor marble not root nodes. I swear to you, I have not found one in my world yet because it's an older world. For the Craftopia challenge, I believe I only got to about 30 something at best. Especially since I took like a week off at the end of this month. But I put in some effort and built some cool stuff. And then me and everybody had some fun. But I am probably last place. I was more in it for the I recognize that sometimes I can self-isolate, and that was one of those things where like I wanted to get myself out there more, and because like it's not that I don't want to be with other groups, it's just like I said, with the way my brain works, sometimes I just self-isolate and do my own thing and kind of forget about things that aren't in my immediate peripheral, and I was more just in it to have some memes with some people a few times, build some cool stuff like I did at my base, collect a few crystals, and just mostly just, mingle with the community more. My, what do I call them? My fellow content, my associate, my content, I don't know. My fellow content creators. And I got to admit, as far as like I'm a competitive person, but that task would not have, I would have like, if I would have had, I wouldn't have gone for even 100. If it was, because like it was a fun challenge, don't get me wrong, but the spires overall, it's not the challenge's fault, it's the oh wait, thought I went into my sandbox. Oops. Rip. But the spires themselves aren't that interesting, and the grind to farm 500 when I couldn't have done it flat out. So props to Legion for sure. I thought I had this one selected. I can't say I dislike DC, but I am more of a Marvel and or Star Wars person. I actually really enjoyed the new Superman. Oh yeah. Shop, 3 minutes. Looks like its world's not even working. Did anybody have their stuff automatically refunded? I'm glad that didn't happen to me, but I saw some people getting like stuff that was like automatically refunded for them. How's it going, Aerocells? T-minus 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes, guys. If you haven't bought Lockie's Lighthouse and Captain's Battlements, it could be another 365 days till they appear in the item shop again. And if you do, Epic Bricks. Creator code. Get it in there. You've only got T-minus probably 1.5 minutes. While we're waiting, I'll be right back because Heather was asking me about dinner a minute ago, so I'm going to see what she wanted. Hi, Jess. How are you? Okay. Let's see. Did it switch over? I think it did. Right? Let's see. Scrolling slowly. I don't see it. Hey, it's Kaz! Oh, it's looking grim so far. Wait, did it just reset? No. Don't look, don't look, don't look at the tab. We're gonna see. I'm guessing not, because we haven't seen them yet. Beavis and Butthead are here! Yay! Imagine they had Lego skins. It's not. No. No. No, it's gone. They're gone for another year. Goodbye, farewell, so long. We'll never see you again. Hope you got Captain's Battlements. And or Lockie's Lighthouse. Because it is now gone forever. No, it'll probably come back. But we don't know when. Yeah, it's weird. It's when nobody wanted them. They were in the shop weekly, coming out with new ones every other week. Everybody on their subreddit. Yeah! That's the only voice of reason. Even though at the beginning, I kept my voice quiet because, dude, it's getting pretty toxic at the beginning in the subreddit. Dude, people would, like, you would be positive. You try to be positive for the game. People would crap on you. You get downvoted like crazy just for trying to be reasonable. But now, everybody wants them. Probably a different community of people, but... Okay, so my sandbox world's just broken? Broken, broken, gone, gone, broken. I guess... Let's just try running a BR real quick. Oh, Weekend of Champions. It's oh good. We're past the. I was kind of getting bored of the one punch medallion thing. No, I haven't done a community world in a while now. Ozzy, you got it like a minute ago. Perfect. That was the last minute to get it. Because it's gone again. It's gone. I just want to play your game. I mean, I know these queues can take like a minute plus. Oh, I forgot to turn off my friend requests the other day.
It's been 84 years.
It has! Let me play your game! Epic, I just want to play your game and spend money on it! Just let me! Man, why can't I have people breaking my door down to pay me? That's all we want to do, Epic. We just want to give you our money. Let us give you our money. Yeah, I'm probably just going to have to reload the whole thing. It's being stupid. It's being very, very dumb. Let's exit the launcher completely. And open the launcher. Launch Fortnite. Give it another go. If you're on TikTok, by the way, come check me out on Twitch. I'm live there right now, same as YouTube. And again, it's too late now, but if you get anything else out of the item shop or subscribe to Fortnite Crew or anything, if you spend money on Fortnite in any shape or form and you don't support a Fortnite creator in the item shop already, creator code EPICBRICKS. Fortnite down or something? Guess it is. We'll see. I just restart the whole game. This was happening the other day with my expert world too, where for like a day straight when I wasn't streaming, I tried logging in, I just wasn't able to get in. Like I was in both of these worlds at one point. Because I can't even get into it. Because I was like, oh, I'll just play some BR maybe for a little bit till it passes. That's definitely not working. Is this? Probably will let me back into the expert world. I don't know. I've never used a VPN on my PC. Oh, what's my region right now? I know sometimes the region thing can work. See if changing the region works at all. It's the only other thing I can think of that people have suggested in the past. Hi, Winnie. Hi. Hi. That didn't work. Play Rivals? Because I really didn't want to do any work in my expert world right now before I did some experimenting. Because I wanted to do more planning for that, especially in Sandbox. Let's see if it lets me back, or let's see if I can get into a BR match at least. Let's try that again. Let's just go squads, no ranked. Let's see if this even works. Because I know sometimes the queues do take a while, whereas my Fortnite worlds, or my LEGO worlds, those should be loading in within like 5 to 10 seconds of me clicking the play button. I guess I could do a new Sandbox world, but I would have to delete another world. And technically, even though I'm not playing with doing any viewer worlds, I don't want to delete any more of those old viewer worlds than I have to. I feel bad. If you're on TikTok, come join me on Twitch. If you enjoy my streams, enjoy the content, Twitch is where I'm at mainly, but I'm live on all the platforms. Oh, wait. Hey, it actually loaded me in. Look at that. I mean, they could be having some sporadic issues. You never know. Or it's only affecting certain people. What are viewer worlds? They're worlds from like over a year ago that I used to play on with some viewers. Pretty much exactly what it sounds like. Yo, thank you, Sam. Let's play through a game of this and maybe it'll let me back into my world. trio right next to me. I don't want them to know I'm here quite yet. There's another blue chest. Oh my god! Looks like I can hear it. Should probably take another one? No shot. That's another blue chest, chat. What? Hello? Again, I don't want them to hear me and rush over. Especially, oh my god. Oh, brother. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Oh! Is it all? Oh, it's all blue chests. Okay, that must be like the thing right now. I'm like, what is going on? Everybody's like, this guy's an idiot. It's my first game of reload for this week, clearly. This is insane. I'm like, I'm the most special person on the planet. Nah. Oh, he's done for. Get impulsed on any second. Behind us? No. Oh, yep. Hello? I can't see anything! There we go. Was a bit too high. Oh! Ow! Stop it. Oh, that's buddy. No mobility. This thing's gonna rush me and I'll be screwed. Oh, another one. Oh, give me that. Yoink. Oh! Ah, he's looking at me. We gotta get in zone anyway. Go, 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 go. Oh, God. Oh, that's my guy. I was like, gotta go. Oh, come on. Screw you. You take one back. You shoot me, I shoot you. Yeah, what now, buddy? I'm gonna keep chipping at you. Come on. Where are you at? Come on. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. Oh, oh there he is. Oh! Does my guy take a hit, or did our guy hit then? No, our guy took a hit. They're at that house still, I'm almost positive. But if I... Oh. He's in that bow now. not that gun. Oh, that wasn't a headshot. There we go. Ah! Ah! Oh, everything's got to reload. Jesus. And they're all bots. They're all bots, too. They're just, I can't outdo the 3 of them at once aimbotting me. They're literally all bots. Swear to you, that whole trio is bots. Like, who holds still like that? It's just all 3 of them. Dude. Beak. Jeez. It's like I can kill them, but like if I peek for too long, they're like frying me with their aimbot. Kind of need that loot though. Any of it good? No slurps. No impulses. Oh my god, this bot, what are they carrying? What are these bots carrying? That's what I'm talking about. Wait, let me stop. Pick that up. It was like hovering the ammo for no reason. Oh, that didn't hit. Come on. Ah, he was about to walk right into it. I saw him. Ah! Oh, there's people up there too. Of course there is. You don't see me. Yeah, rush my boy. Rush my boy. It's a trap. It's all a trap. Woo! That no scope with the mammoth really saved my life. I hit a headshot. I missed the shotgun, but I hit the no scope mammoth shot, right? Woo! Oh, he's running. Oh, give me that. And the zone's coming back at us? Oof, move, move, move. Oh, got him. Right? He's not dead yet. Die! That was a hit marker! You saw that! It was a ghost shot! It didn't do any damage. Oh! I will save your life! Why not playing LEGO? Because it won't let me into a freaking world right now. It won't let me. Game won't let me. Oh, God, I'm dead. Oh, I didn't even realize I was floating right at a guy. I'm dead. Woo! Yeah, no new build, unfortunately. Oh, you found a 50. Lucky. Oh god, he's screwed. Sorry, buddy. They can't know I'm. They can't know I'm here. Oh, they're fighting someone else. Get away from me! Oh shoot, miss. No! Oh god, I'm dead. No! I should have had this. Like, I had no follow-up spray weapon. I was relying all on those skill shots to land. I'd miss a couple and it would doom me. Not bad though, right? Not a bad run. For only starting with 3 players and having only that duo stay alive with me. And clearly there's still quads left. Dude, I think I could have finessed that team in the house if I could have juked them around there a little longer. Hey, not bad, not bad. Thank you, thank you. I was living and hitting shot chunks, dude. You saw those 140s going up with no kill? God, that hurts. You gotta hope people are weaker by the end there. I'm gonna do one more. That's actually, honestly, I've been, with Just Blast there, I've actually been playing a lot more Reload lately, like I've been telling you guys. But the reason I'm not playing LEGO at the current moment is because I was playing and I was hopping back and forth between worlds, and it would not let me back into my sandbox world, which isn't the biggest deal, but I wanted to use it. Thank you. Okay. Here we go true epic brick style. Oh, cringe. Really well. We learned a lot. Engineer was also explaining a lot too. There's a lot more than meets the eye for sure. Because I have 8 worlds right now, which is the max. I think it's 8. Whatever the max. I think it's 8. Whatever it is, I have the max. What's the verdict? Is still really, 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 really useful information. But as far as understanding it to the level that like someone like the engineer does, it's a lot. Like there's a lot of niche stuff about it that even I'm like having a hard time wrapping my head around. But overall, if you understand the basics, it should help you a lot regardless. Like as a like to you know like if you're trying to really push the limit and get like 4,000 like in every block possible, like that's tough. But like if you just understand how everything's broken up, I think you'll be able to build a lot bigger and more spread out just by knowing that that's kind of the basis of it, is you need to be building in multiple different blocks so you're not hitting limit in any given one. Where are we going? Does anybody even mark a spot? What? Where are we going? Did I have a bot team? Dude, where's all the... Hello? Dude, how much do I gotta hit him for? How much shield did he have? I swear I hit him for over 150. Or was it like 149? A regular chest? Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, I found one of the things! Now that's gotta be special, right? Now that's gotta be special. Holy sh... Bro, let me get my choice. You can have that one. Holy crap, I just found a dev chest. No, that's what those are called? I got a god pack! Now I have to win. Oh my god, I'm like, oh, a regular chest. All these are the, like, right now in Reload, all the chests are the special blue ones. That one was a regular one. I'm like, oh, interesting. Regular chest? Oh my god. No shot. I think this one gives me unlimited sprint. I just hold this one. And this one's the Breacher Heisted. Yeah, it's got the super, oh, pinpoint. Bruh. I need to pick up heals, to be honest, before we leave. Wasn't there a chug over there I could have grabbed? Either way, I should grab some heals. Heisted running gun. Oh my god! Streamer loot! It's happened! Bro, my inventory was full. I don't even know. There's at least 1 or 2 other items that the team got. I'm kidding. This shotgun's kind of buns, but... Like, does it even one-shot stuff anymore? No, it doesn't even do that much damage to builds. Like, it used to one-shot builds. Like, everything. It was actually pretty nice. Hello? Bro! Gotta go get my lottery ticket before they close tonight. Now we can't find anybody? I mean, there's 32 people alive. We'll find them. I don't want to get too into it too quick. I'm sticking with the team. First thing I want to do is just charge head in and find some people, but then I'm going to immediately die and lose my loadout. Okay, I thought it was automatic. It's not. I was like holding it down. I'm like, why am I missing? No, that's stupid. What? This is a weapon in the game? Hello? No, that's not fair, dude. That's not fair. I didn't realize it was a semi-automatic. I don't want to leave without the team. So it's got like a delay. Or should I just hit him directly, I guess? Goodbye, brother. Oh, Beavis. Oh! Beavis! I'm not dying. Bye. Over here. There's... Oh! Oops. I will not be killed. Isn't there some mobility or something in here? Yep. Is it like hit scan or does it have like a travel time? And if I hit him directly, clearly it does more, but... What? You just get sniped out of the air? First time you ever seen me play VR? You're gonna see some serious stuff. Let's see, actually, I can't tell where these guys are. Oh, I just need to pull. I forgot to give a unlimited sprint with this SMG. Oh. Nice try. You feel silly now? Yeah, I can't see him. He's in a bush. And I'm not going in there. I don't have my graphics settings on to where I can actually even see him in a bush if I tried. That's not fair. Hey, who's shooting at me and from where? I think it's my dome popped. I forgot I can use the explosive to probably break bushes, huh? No, it doesn't break? Really? Maybe that wasn't a breakable bush. Maybe it was like a different one. But I figured I'd be able to explode the bush, you know? And it does have like a travel time. I'm almost positive it's not hit scan. Okay. Oh, damn. Does crazy amounts of damage if you do hit him direct, though. Oops. Yeah, there's like definitely trap. You have to like lead it a little bit if they're moving. Wait, let me up. Oh, we gotta go. Oh, damn. Oh, I was hoping to get up there and just grab that real quick. At least I have unlimited sprint with this thing. Come on. Uncontested, uncontested, uncontested. Oh, it's in the tree. I should probably help the team, maybe. Especially since I have this ass zone. Whoa. Yeah, I left my team to die. Oh, well. I'm playing like a rat. I'm not losing my loadout. Oh, shoot. That's not good. You regret that now? Don't even look at me. We're not the same.
I've come for your pickle.
Why are they always in a god dang tree? Woo! Dude, the worst. Okay, that's actually not terrible. Now give me those. And then we can go help out the buddies over here. Because there is a rat somewhere in here. Oh, he's behind you. No, I didn't hit. Guys, can't die like that. Nope, I'm missing. I'm missing. I'm whiffing. You can't have my load. You can't have my load out. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. I need to revive. Oh, he's gonna see it. Yeah, I was whiffing shots there. That shotgun's just, I would have pulled out the shotgun, but it's just not a good, it has like, it's like the single slug shotgun. So like if you don't hip fire it, or if you don't aim down sight, it has like 0 accuracy for the most part. So I was just like, I guess I better spray him. Then I just got lost in the sauce. Come on, give me 1 more second. I'm in. Go this way. Rip. Oh god. Let's not go that way. Granted, I need loot, but I need to stay alive too. It's more important. Placement, baby, placement. Whoa, I just saw him too. As soon as he saw me, I was like about to run over there. Oh, guy behind me? Sick. I shouldn't have taken that shot. It's my only chance. I'm gonna die in here. Nope. I swear there's all this chests, but you don't find a lot of... I found the grappler, but I was struggling and finding a lot of good mobility, like more impulses. Dude! Threw it all away. I don't even think I'm in ranked right now either. But sometimes these non-ranked games be as sweaty as ranked games are. Keep that. Dude! I should have played with my team better. I honestly wasn't really... Like, I could have rotated with them instead of bugging with that guy in zone that I ended up dying to. Let's see if I can get back into Odyssey. Sandbox. Let's see if it works. Do you still play LEGO Fortnite? Absolutely. The only reason I wasn't just now is because I wasn't able to get into my world a little bit ago. There it goes. Sometimes the game is just temperamental and it doesn't want to let me in, so. Sometimes I gotta fill the time with other activities. I should have taken a different shotgun, to be honest. I liked having the full, like, mythic exotic loadout, but that shotgun, it's not... It was good for doing those range pot shots, but even then, it's only doing, like, 40 damage. So I was experimenting more with the build limit stuff, basically. And then I wanted to do some tooling around with the experimental builds for my future display base here. Or not here, but in my expert world. Five. You just have to be very particular with what pieces you're using. Because, like, smaller pieces, yes, they're going to use more of those smaller pieces, but at least those pieces won't be like crossing over to the other complexity line. I need to turn my graphics back up. There we go. Now it looks like a game. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is move somewhere else and experiment with what I'm going to do with the display-based bones. You need to go outside or something? Stretching by the door. I see him. Right, let's go way the heck over here. I just want to go away from that in case I experiment with it more. Because this will be our new area we're going to mess around in. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to let the dogs out. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, I was muted. Sorry. What I'm thinking about, by the way, is whether to go between Castle or like Supernova for the potential new display base. The only problem is like I would use Supernova, but it would be more of an interior build. And the problem with having it all be like if I had all the display mounts interior, it would be really hard to expand. Like I could figure out a system to fit it all in there. But then as soon as they come out with a new weapon or a new material type that makes, new weapon variants, it's going to be like I would have to build I would have to design the structure in a way where I could easily like chop pieces off. Like I'd have to build like a giant cross, like an X, and then like make, 4 long hallways that are just like infinitely expandable. in all directions. But like that seems as far as like how the design of the building would end up coming out. It would be like boring. But that's why I've kept the display base in my expert world like an exterior, like outdoor kind of build. But I figure if I build different areas and I can probably also utilize, because like I'd want to make it like an octagon or something, but then that's only 8 sides, and like I could use each side for 8 different weapons or 8 different material types. But then it's again, as soon as they expand, it kind of ruins that whole system. Yeah, I've definitely like the last couple of weeks I wasn't streaming. That was pretty much it. Lack of creativity and lack of drive, because this game is not just creatively driven, but it's also got, a survival progressional aspect to it, and they're not doing so hot on that end. And the creative end, they're coming out with like, with the build, I can't complain too much that they're not coming out with item shop builds, because they're coming out with consistent battle passes, which give us consistent builds like on a 2 to 3 month basis. But I definitely went through a period where I was feeling pretty creatively drained. So with there not being much to do in the game currently but farm spires, I definitely felt a little out. I want them to come out with a new castle set. I want them to come out with a castle set that's dark gray primarily instead of light gray. And then I want the roofs to be like dark red or something. Tell me that wouldn't be the best, like a sick, like different castle theme than because Lion Knights is great, don't get me wrong, but the only difference you get is the kind of the town type of house walls and then the blue roof pieces compared to Majestic. But I think a dark gray castle with like dark red roof pieces to contrast it would be sick. I guess what I could do is figure out something for like each weapon, or like is there a way to line this grid up better? Is engineer still here? Because I figured they would know. Is there, because like you can obviously build off here, but do you just have to use your own custom angles kind of deal? Oh, I know. You can use like I think it's the technique that people have been using to make circles. I can't remember what piece they've been using, but there's like a way you can basically get like a perfect notch, and there's like almost no gap between it. Should probably also build on something flat temporarily. And that's the other thing. If I would have to decouple and couple, especially if I'm building on top of an already established structure. I would almost need to do this like in my expert world now that I'm thinking about it. It'd just be easier to make comparisons for like getting references for numbers and stuff. This is such a big project. It's so daunting. Like once I get flowing, I'll feel better, but it's one of those moments where at the beginning, sometimes like if it's not a fully creative project like this is very like technical. I'm much more ready to just dive right in. Where right now I'm like I barely know where to start to, because like once you get your footing, then the rest of it becomes a lot easier. But I'm trying to figure out where I should start with the planning here. Because what I'm thinking about is going to be the tougher one to do is the, what's it called? The area for the common through rare weapons. Those are the most, like, the most numbers of, like, items I'm going to have to organize. Because I could, that would be kind of interesting. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to expand it also though, because now there's more. No, no, that's not gonna affect the comments. I'm overthinking it. If I move that over, it'd be even. But then I have 4 rows that would make all the rares for like 1. And I guess do I just make it the same and spread it out, dude? This is such a I don't even need to do this. This is quickly becoming something I almost don't want to do. Until like maybe thinking. Brain blasting. What might be smarter, because here's the deal. This is a big project. It's going to take a while to complete, and I need to consider this. I technically, quote unquote, it needs an update, because there's 3 new weapons: plasma pistols, the hammer, and the dual daggers. Now, it's been several months since the release of said items. So logically, it might not be unreasonable to think that it might not be too long before we at least get another minor addition in the weapons/tools department in the next 6 months. Would it be more worth just waiting for that to drop and do and then do an update? Because if I try to like update the base with the release of like every new tool, I feel like that's going to be daunting, where it would be almost make more sense to wait until at least 2 to 3 batches of like new content comes out before I roll back and do it all. Now, that's not to say I can't start leveling up the weapons or crafting the weapons and storing them. It would just be a matter of like when I plan on like figuring out the display for it. Because right now I just can't think of a better way to set it up than I already have it and have it still look the way I want it. Because like obviously there's no wrong way to do this, but the way I want to have it look, there's conflicting factors. So I'll go back into the expert because I think even I can still build over here, so I think it'd just be better to experiment over here anyway. That's where you gotta start. Start with a block and then kind of chip away at the block. Like if you have a perfect cube, you know, a 2-story cube kind of deal, like you have a square first story and a square second story, consider just taking out a quarter of the second story and adding like a little patio for the second floor. Like little just like, I don't want to call them like mistakes, but like different, like you don't want everything perfectly symmetrical and even. That actually makes things look less like natural and interesting to look at. But boxes is where I tell people to start when you're custom building, because that gets you at least familiar with controls and kind of spacing stuff out. And then after you get your box built and you got all your corners down, you've got the dimensions for your build, like the footprint, that's when you can start going back and you can just delete walls and be like, okay, well, I know that the space between the wall I just deleted is 16, so let's find a combination of like 2 or 3 other pieces that equal 16 that maybe make it a little more interesting. Maybe instead of 2 16 walls going across, you do 2 8s on either side, leaving you a space of 16 in the middle, and then you take a 16 wall and pop it out, so that way it's not one flat wall, it's a flat, and then it pops out a little bit and then gets flat again, so there's some depth to it. There's like more lines and stuff going on. Okay, now I can't do anything I want to, chat. It won't let me play the game. As soon as I decide I need the other server, my other world, that's the world that doesn't want to load. Someone's messing with me. No, but for real, this is frustrating. I might just play some BR for the rest of the stream. This is this problem. I hope you know. Playing the game is sometimes annoying. You know all the issues we have to go through sometimes just playing the game. I hate complaining, but it spills over into frustrations as a content creator for this game. Do you know how annoying it is when I'm trying to get a shot of something I built and I'm trying to get some B-roll shots, do some stuff for the video, get it all night, but it's raining. And it's raining, and it's raining, and it's raining. And then it just keeps raining for 20 minutes straight. And I'm just trying to get a 15-second clip, but the game won't stop raining. And I can't get the shot that I want. And I start going a little nuts inside. I can't control the weather in Sandbox. But there's like little things like that where if I'm recording and I'm like, okay, I have to wait for the sun, because like sometimes it'll be, I'll like depending on which direction, and I need to start thinking this out in the future, is which way I face my builds, because if they're facing a certain way, they almost get if you face your build south or like perfectly north, good luck getting sunlight on the face of your build. It's like terrible. That was the problem I ran into with my brick house. But then it's like sometimes you'll have the good sunlight, but then it passes into like bad sunlight, so you have to wait for the rest of the day to time out before you can skip the nighttime to go to the next morning and then wait for that good sunlight moment again. Not that I need those things, but it's just like little things that you think would be easier. That and when I lag or I can't get into a world that I need to get into when I'm trying to record. Like, oh, I just need this quick clip that I forgot to do. Okay, the world's not letting me in. Okay. Now I have to wait 30 more minutes just to get this clip, just to put it into Premiere and finish the video that I'm working on. Happens all the time. Success? That was my expert world, right? It's being very temperamental today. I finished a shed, a dino sculpture in Brick Life. I've seen some cool people. I saw like there's like an RV, and then that same person posted like a little pirate ship build in Brick Life, and it was built with all decor, because I know you can use like decor as almost like little mini building blocks and make some sort of creative structures with it. But that sounds really cool on Mental. Black Knight, yeah, I've been like it's been going on and off. Like I'll be fine to get in, and then I'll log out of the world to go to the item shop or something, and then 2 seconds later I can't get back in. If you're enjoying the stream on TikTok, come join me on Twitch. Same username, by the way. On the purple place. Black Knight, good question. So before LEGO Fortnite came out, yeah, I did like made IRL LEGO short form content, and then on TikTok, I would before LEGO Fortnite, I would generally only stream on TikTok through my phone when I would build LEGO sets at this desk, and yeah, I would just basically do IRL streams, IRL content, and then or like LEGO content rather, and then when LEGO Fortnite came out. My love for LEGO and video games combined in one place got me here. I put a lot of faith, which is nobody's fault but mine, but put a lot of faith into this game and hoping that it will continue to improve over time. Because it's a great game, but we haven't felt a lot of love. That's pretty much the like. It's like sometimes life just explains itself, doesn't it? It didn't want to let me in this one. Bennett finally lets me in that one. I don't want to be in this one. Now it won't let me in that one. Oh my lord. I'm gonna crash out, Chad. Did the same thing happen to you, Black Knight? You said it happened, you got in, but then mine, you jinxed me! You jinxed me! What have you done? What have I done? Anakin meme. I'm so sorry. I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding. I've been sabotaged. Well, I might as well play ranked. I'm gonna sweat. Do I stay peely or does someone want to pick real quick? I can't play the game when I want to play the game. I have to do a ritual or something. I'd give you more V-Bucks, but there's no Lego kits in the shop. Imagine you click Odyssey and it's like 1,500 V-Bucks to load into your world.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I imagine a half-rotting banana would stink pretty badly, though, yeah. I imagine the queue for this will take a little while. Naturally, but there's no reason my Fortnite or my Lego world should be taking, or at all, you know, not loading in, but let alone taking any more than a couple seconds to load in. J-Dub, what's up, man? I guess the other thing I could do is, well, depending on what world it wants to let me into, I guess I'm pretty much fresh out of, like, plans. I could just hop into a sandbox world and I can just do a fun little, like, house build or, like, a little, you know, not a massive build, but just, like, do something fun and creative and use some parts or make something I haven't made before. How you doing, J-Dub? Hope you're doing fantastic, man. Or we can sweat into us. As much as I like playing other games on stream, I generally try to keep it true to LEGO Fortnite and try to only resort to other games when Lego's being a butt to me, but we'll see. Watch, the second I decide this and go to a sandbox world, it ain't gonna let me in there. Watch. I almost put money on it. Yeah, I wish I had you on my first game. I hadn't played this week yet for this week's whatever the theme is, like you said, the champions thing or whatever. And I was like, oh, blue chest. Oh, another blue chest. Man, I'm getting lucky today. And I'm like, oh, third one. Oh my God. I'm like, I must be getting streamer loot today. And I'm like, oh, it's just everywhere. What? No! How did my 2-second shot not get him? And how did I reloaded like with if like a frame before I was about to shoot again too? I guess I should have ADS'd on that second shot because I was on the ground still, I think. Could have hit harder. I've been punked. Oh, I hope I don't spawn way over there. I kind of want to spawn back in this fight. I like how there's gray loot on the ground. They have the audacity to put gray loot on there. Why is he laughing? Why is Beavis or Butthead? I can't remember. I'm too dyslexic to remember who's who right now. It was Butthead. However, on later that game, or like the next game I played, I found a developer's. Oh, is this the same one? Okay, because like, dude, I found a developer's chest on a regular chest in this mode. So even though there's blue chests everywhere, I ended up opening up a regular chest, and I got. Oh God, I'm dead. I'm 1000% dead. Oh God, now I'm dead. Ah! Yeah, no. I forgot I'm into ranked. I need to lock in a little harder than I am now. I probably should have landed far. Yeah, I did indeed get sandwiched. The guy, FBI, opened up through the door. Away from here, so I don't get popped again. Don't shoot me. Bye. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Where's the peeps at? Bye. Oh, what? Oh, God. No shot. There's a tree blocking me right there. That's amazing. Oh, I'm dead again. Whoa, wrong slot. Okay, I thought I had that on my 1. I have it on my 2. I have it on my 3. How did I get my grappler onto my 2 slot? Man! Guys, don't look at this game. Look up the clips. Go 30 minutes ago in the stream. It was a lot better. Just watch the restream. Don't watch this part. Just take a moment, go back in the stream, watch that part, and then when you're done watching that part, come back, and I'll be back to being better again. I promise I'm better than this. I'm selling. I'm selling. But I'm going to come back. Oh, God. Do my people leave me? No way. Oh! I'm dead. This is what happens when I play ranked without my homies. Live. I know, the freaking laugh. Just as I'm reviving him is ridiculous. You know, there's people everywhere. I'm gonna land on some recycled loot. Can I get anything good? That's good. I like that. Let's do... Ah! I'm gonna get chased. That wasn't a headshot? What the hell? Okay. Good boy died. He did the smart thing. Oh, damn. I got a dip. It's gonna come at me. I probably shouldn't hold the trophy. The trophy is such a troll. Like, I want to use it, but no. I'm just going to get myself killed with it. Do I even carry the Ranger shotgun? I'm going to need one. I'm all like one-shot weapons right now. Whoa, I just got... I think the first shot ghosted on me, not gonna lie. Let's see, dude. Bro. Don't look, don't look, don't look. I see him. So long. Oh, he hits that. Nice. He's gonna hit me again, too. $20 says he hits this, too. He's gonna hit me right in the back. Maybe I should just play regulars right now. Let me up, 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 let me up. Move it, dude! I thought I had an open window, I was about to hop through it. Well, that has 6 shots in it. Holy Christ. Enhanced infiltrator. Oh my god. Still in zone. Probably zone campers. I should probably do the same though. Oh, come on. Sticky situation here. Sticky.
And anywhere, bro.
I should have taken a mini rip and see what my shield hit was actually at. Oh, come on! Now I'm done. I'm done. I'm ripped. No way I make it. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. Oh my god. Where are they? I can't see crap out there. I know there's people though. Oh, it's just my guys. What are you doing? Don't shoot my tree! Oh, it's them! I thought that. I saw the shot come through my character's model. I thought it was him shooting at my tree for some reason. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, why are you shooting at me? I thought he was trying to shoot it to like break it or something so he could see someone behind it. I don't know why he would be doing that, but that's where my brain went. He was running. He was doing the smart thing. It's okay. We're still in this. There's still 28 people alive. These are the sweatiest reload matches ever, and it's only in like platinum right now. I swear there's... Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Yeah, don't go right at him the third time. I guess maybe do. Come on, buddy. Couple more seconds, and then I can just hide in the tree. I'm just gonna hide in it. I'm just gonna be in the tree, dog. Bye. Tree time. Oh. Maybe one of these. No, I gotta get in this one. No, in this one. I'm dead. Oh, I'm a big giant. I'm a banana. I'm a banana. This is not inconspicuous at all. Ah! 8th place. We're the literally second team to die. Yeah, I like playing sweaty, but not when I'm with randoms. I'm not gonna even try to communicate with a bunch of random people. Yeah, let's see if my sandbox world will work too. If that'll work, I'll just build some stuff for like another 45 minutes for the stream. Sandbox. Let's see. At this point, I'm just testing the limits of the LEGO servers, if they're even gonna let me in today. Have I done something? Did I do something wrong, chat? I pissed off my server. They don't like me. Because it wasn't letting in my expert a second ago. Now it's not letting me into the sandbox. I told you. The second I want back into the... It only doesn't let me into the world I want to be in. Let's do non-ranks. That's insane. It won't let me play the game today. I played a little bit. I'm down. I think I'm in chat. Let me see.
Tricked you.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Perfect. How you doing, man?
Pretty good.
Been playing much Odyssey lately? I imagine not. There ain't much going on.
No. I haven't played at all. Since they released the Spires.
Yeah, and I'm not exactly excited for Powers. Like, the only thing that I could potentially be... The reason I'd be excited for the Powers coming is maybe Daigo will become a boss in Odyssey, but that doesn't even sound that exciting because it'll probably be the same mechanics and a very similar fight to what we've already been exposed to. So it'll just feel like recycled already.
Oh, they're gonna bring that
Bring
other
what?
stuff into that game?
They're
More
bringing
of it?
superpowers to Odyssey from Expeditions. They've had that announced almost since Expeditions was released, but it's gotten delayed multiple times, and every time they delay it, I think the community gets more and more are less and less friendly with the idea of it even happening, because if it was going to happen, it probably should have happened by now. And then now that when it does drop, it's just going to feel weird, I think.
Yeah, you think they would have done it right away when it was that season.
I think it's unnecessary for the most part. It's like you already had expeditions with all those mechanics. All these game modes, the whole point of having 3 separate game modes, in my opinion, would be to have 3 completely separate experiences. Completely separate experiences for like gameplay, bosses, enemies, kind of stuff like that.
I just think the worst, like, I know it's hard to make a game, but it's just the lag for me. Like, it's hard to play in some of the worlds. Like
Okay,
you're having right now.
So if someone got their stuff revoked,
makes it
that's
more
what I saw
annoying.
too. It was only if it was like someone did something that they weren't supposed to. Because I was worried about it, and then I saw that, and I'm like, okay, well, I'd buy all my V-Bucks. But then I even heard some people report that it was... But then, you know, people are liars,
I don't like this.
right?
And
People are like, yeah, I bought it with all 100% V-Bucks I bought from Epic. But at the same time, people are liars. They know you've been cheating on them in VR. The only reason I'm cheating is they're not putting out, man. It's not a good mentality to have. Don't treat your wife like that. I guess for okay, I forgot. I was like waiting for someone else to mark it. I forgot it was just you. It was like you waiting for a team to like put like 3 markers down. That was my fault. Are we in ranked?
no.
Okay.
But it'd probably
This is
be
still
pretty
lit.
Oh, the front one's out front or boss. Oh, I love 17. I might die here.
Coming for it.
He's running. He's the alien.
I love it when people emote, use
You
those
got that?
sticker emotes on the ground. No, you're good.
You need that?
No, I'm good. I'm going for this guy up here. Oh, he's
I don't have
oh,
an AR.
I see now. Oh, okay, I'm dead. Oh, he's lit. He's one shot over here. Okay, they're fighting.
Two of them.
I would just stay alive. You got 9 seconds.
You dead? I got.
That's my fault. I went too ahead.
I don't even know who
I went in there too
killed
hard.
me. I got instantly killed. My bad.
No, I shouldn't have gone in there. I went to go fight someone, and then he immediately, the guy I was looking at got downed, and then as soon as I looked up to see who shot him, he was already in a perfect spot to just hit me with the Ranger shotgun for like 150. Honestly, like the fact that all the chests. Oh, thanks.
That was sick.
The fact that all the chests are mythic chests or whatever doesn't even make much of a difference. I feel like when you play this mode, all you find is epics and legendaries anyway. How did those guys not even look behind them when they were getting landed on? Like, that team they landed on reacted so late. Have you been playing any games lately?
Not much, no. It's been working. I've been playing, I started playing RuneScape again.
Never got into that. I can appreciate it.
Trying to build like a plugin that uses AI and PTF. Or voice acts all the characters.
I don't know if I'm able to do it, but part of me always wants to just hop onto WoW Classic Make a new character and just start leveling. That'll always be in my blood. I'll like never not want to play World of Warcraft.
I loved World of Warcraft, but I never like when I was a kid. I didn't.
When I was a kid, I played it, but I wasn't like
Do
good
the
enough to
raid.
understand it and level up max. So like playing it as an adult was definitely a lot funner. But yeah,
I think you're muted for me.
Can you hear me now? Sorry, sometimes
Yeah.
it might go in and out.
That was my
It's
bad.
I have to hold down the mouse button, and sometimes when it loads in and out, it might cut me off.
But yeah, I played a little bit when I was a kid, but I wasn't very good. Played a hunter, an orc hunter. I hate this map.
It's a fun idea, but it's just a marketing map. I mean, the little puzzles in each thing, like you can actually, it's kind of entertaining.
I've never been down. I've
Yeah,
never
don't
gone
do
down
it.
that.
You'll just die. You don't know what you're doing right off the bat. I don't even bother either. I don't watch the videos to know what to do. I should probably land closer to you, huh?
I'm dead.
Let's wait for him to land so I can listen. Oh, I can't get through that window like that. I can only do the hop through, huh? Oh, I had him like one more shot. If only I had a shotgun. I guess there was one sitting right there, but I didn't see it till he was already on me. They're coming down. I need to find a chest or I'm pretty much doomed. Let's wait for you to come back.
I might leave this place.
We can. We got a move zone anyway. Yeah, I'll just start dipping. All the chests are mythic, but I can't find a single one. Oh god, there's people up there. Oh god, there's a guy down here too. Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me. I need that. I need that. Are you in trouble?
Yeah.
Not bad. Damn, I suck. Okay, I really suck. I can't hit a single shot now. Now I can't hit anything.
Things are all in the wrong spots.
Oh, I've no-scoped him too. I just didn't have anything to follow up with it. I'm doing absolutely terrible. I played a couple
Same.
solos earlier. I felt great. Now I'm feeling like trash. I'm doing poop. It's okay. We can just fly over all those fights. I'm getting gotten. That's for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna die in the storm probably. Oh, I found a med kit. Let's go.
Just gonna go into the labyrinth and try to actually get a shotgun so I can fight people up close a little better. Okay, I keep finding like the green ones, but none of the chests are helping me out. Is that gonna get me killed? Or is that good?
Yeah, I'm coming out of the storm
I'm
now.
so pissed. I've been trying to
Oh,
just
shit.
rat and loot up. I've been sucking so bad. I just need to get my footing. Oh, it's all like visual weirdness going on. Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
so
rat
laggy,
zone for a
like,
minute.
Every time I like grapple, I like glitch to the ground. It's weird. Got me glued to it.
Can I get like better shotgun? Like the what is it, the infiltrator or whatever it is? It's not terrible either. But now I'm just one
Got
shot
med
city.
kits up here if you need him. I'll throw you one.
Did you see the SpongeBob Fortnite box Ninja got? Hope we get LEGO Fortnite SpongeBob.
Sponge, no, I didn't. That would be fun though. I hope we get something Simpsons related when it comes to Lego. That would
I
be
mean,
fun.
now I have guns at least.
Yeah, I got guns. They're all single shot weapons, but hey.
Right here. Nice.
See, I can hit shots, chat. I'm choking right now in
Oh,
these
right
last couple
down below.
games. Terribly. Oh! He's
In the bush, I
shooting
think.
at me with a mammoth from somewhere. Where is he? Is he over there? Over there?
Oh, never mind. Not in the bush.
He's over there. Oh god, I'm dead.
Crack that one.
Oh, I'm dead. Dude! That's the power of having single shot weapons if I miss everything. I suck, dude.
Yo, I blanked him. Ain't nothing.
Is there only like 2 different weapons that come out of those chests? It's like the infantry rifle and ranger shotguns and mammoths, because I love those weapons, but I don't want all 3 of them at the same time.
Yeah, it's all there is.
like in that point, if I miss the ranger shotgun shot, his gray AR was a million times better than all my weapons. I've got no excuses. I'm choking. It's hot in my room today. It was so cool yesterday. Right back to hot. If you're enjoying the stream, normally I play LEGO Fortnite and do LEGO Fortnite content, as a lot of you probably know. But right now, today, Fortnite's been giving me a lot of random issues, or LEGO has. So I've been just running some VR right now. Here, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to turn the air down. I'm ready. I'm ready.
We keep getting this map. Go to the next one already.
It's because we're dying so quickly. If we actually played through a full match, by the time the match ended, the map would be rotated to the next one. That's generally what happens. If you like get to the last zone or come in like 2nd or 3rd place up to 1st, generally it's been long enough to where the map's rotated. I'm just dying so fast and we're not getting any placement that it ain't working. Because yeah, I don't like this map either. I wish they had the desert map still. I don't know why they took that one out
They do.
completely.
They brought it back. The Oasis is back.
Oh, it is right now? Okay.
I just played it earlier.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. Thomas. I'll take that.
Goodness, I can't believe this. It's hard not to take return damage because if they just had the regular pump, this would actually be so fun.
Kill
There's a
for
guy
pump.
upstairs.
It's like all infantries, dude. There you go. Where is this guy? I swear I keep hearing footsteps like here and there.
There's a guy over here.
I keep thinking I hear footsteps in here, but I don't see him.
Oh, he's behind me somehow. He, like,
Oh yeah, they're in
creeped
here.
up.
They're in here.
They crouch walk.
They're like underneath.
No, they crouch walked up. They're both pushing me.
There's a third guy.
Now they're all inside.
Oh god, we're getting sniped at. We need to.
Run
We're
away
gonna
if you
get
can.
pinched. We're
I'm
gonna get
dead.
pinched.
There's two different teams.
I'm gonna let them fight it out.
Run away. They're getting back.
I don't
in
have a shotgun still.
6.
Otherwise, I'd run in there.
You might be able to third party, but I don't know. They were
Yeah, his buddy's running coming in
a
right
lot
now.
of fighting,
No.
and now there's another team there.
Yep. Bye. Dude, can I find a shotgun in any of these matches? For the love of God.
Killed one. Oh my god, I can't kill the other because I have a ranger shotgun. Oh, I love it.
Oh, you got me.
I have one
Can,
shot
for
in
the
this
love
ranger.
of God,
Kill the
get
guy
me
over here,
anything
don't
but the
worry.
Ranger. Like, the Ranger's not terrible, but I swear I'm just keep getting infantries. I'm starting to not like these chests or this week's loot pool. I guess I can't complain. Everybody's got the same thing, right? It's an even playing field, but it's definitely not. I'm flying away. I keep getting
Okay.
destroyed. There's nowhere safe right now either. People are landing all around
Yeah, there's
me.
so many people here, and they just keep coming back.
That's helpful. They're like 4,000 meters away.
Why are you both shooting at me? You're on opposite teams.
Oh god. LEGO Fortnite's not down, but I keep having issues logging in. Just keep
I got a
walking,
TMR.
just keep walking over
This
to
game
this
is no
side.
fun. Oh, there's somebody below with you, I think.
Can I just have a shotgun?
I got an extra grappler if you need it.
No, I'm good.
Oh, I got 2 extra grapplers now.
I guess this is the loadout, chat.
Okay, grappler here for you.
I got one. I got one, thank you. I keep forgetting I'm not on open mic, sorry.
From below us. Nice shots.
Over here. Watch it over there.
I have a DM on. Oh my goodness. I can't.
There's people everywhere, but I think we at least look over this hill.
They're down below us.
Yeah, just leave them. We got high ground.
And landed on. Somehow that
Watch it.
didn't hit him.
Just waiting for someone to
A
zip
lot
up
of
here.
fighting down there.
You can hold this forever, right? Let's stay up here. I don't even want to go try to go with the rats down there. Oh,
I'm dead.
rip.
Guys just headshot.
Chill for Mo. Package here. I'll cover you. Oops. Damn it. I hate that, dude. I wish they would get rid of that keybind, but you can't. I swear there's no way to get rid of that jump pad keybind that like automatically deploys it when you double space in the air. That is annoying. Please go.
Nice
Oh, like,
shot.
I can't see. I can't do bushes. Probably look back over at these people that were shooting at you originally. Oh, they're under there. Okay.
I missed. Oh, I need more ammo. Here we go. I didn't pick it up. It's so weird.
Oh, dang. He dipped right under it.
96 on that one. Okay. I hurt that one. Take this mini.
How did he not die? Where is he? Is he on the other side of the rock? Oh, what? He's behind us. He's behind us now. A random guy is. Watch it. Two of them. It's two. You need to run. I did not realize those guys were there.
Right down below.
Oh, go higher, higher, higher. Go. I do not have the best stuff. We will make it work. Where's it moving? Okay. I got mixed up there. I thought it was going the other way.
You cracked that one, by the way.
Yeah.
And one's down.
Are you going
Right
on there?
here.
Okay.
You got movement. Spider or Batman.
He's in the zone. Auto zone. Sorry, I said. Get in the zone. Auto zone. Oh, oh. Oh. Goodbye, everybody. I don't have weapons to fight that. Like, I have literally a, what's it called?
Well, they have some ARs.
I have an infantry rifle. Sorry, couldn't help you much there. I could have maybe done a two shots
good.
on him.
There's like, I don't know where these people are getting guns from. These kids over here have like real ARs. And I ran over this way. We just need to get lucky and take a team out. I'm with you. We're getting landed on. Somebody's behind us too. Over here. Nice shots.
Oh, come over me. I got, never mind. I got fizz. To try to impulse my building. Oh, God! What the hell? I did not
The
realize
guy
that
in
was
the
that big of a
tree.
drop. Whoa! I literally took so much fall damage. I did not realize how big that drop was. I was not paying attention. There's a guy on me, though. He's like right on my body if you see him. No, I wouldn't go for him, but just so he's behind you now. You're in shambles anyway. Oh, you got that grav launcher thing? I haven't been able to get a chance with that thing yet. That's cool. It like slow-mos you when you're in the air, right?
What is it?
It's like a impulse launcher, but when it impulses the player that it hits, they like go slow-mo while they're like all the way up at the peak of the height of the impulse. So that way they just pause and you can just shred them. I'll probably go ahead and call it there for the night anyway. I don't even feel like messing with more because I want to keep trying, but at the same time, I don't. So I'm going to call it there for the night, everybody. Thank you, J-Dub, for hanging out with me for a little bit. It's always nice to have a duo. Have a good one, man.
Later.
But yeah, guys. I hated those days when I'm like ready to log on and kind of do stuff, and then I get all the wind taken out of my sails by either bugs, lag, or today, just connectivity issues. Catharla, thank you so much. Appreciate the support as always. Ruby, everybody. J-Dub, One Up, all my people. Zep, Pikmin, Cringe. If you're still here, have a great night, everybody. I will very likely be on tomorrow. I don't know what I'll do, but man, guys, it's been rough with the lack of content lately. But I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not giving up on the game yet. They gotta go 12 more months, no updates to really shoo me away. But thank you guys so much. Do we have a raid in mind? I'll look right now. Let's go over to Gary. Gary's on right now. I don't think we've ever officially raided over to Gary. Has he recently started streaming? That's good. I don't think, unless I'm just out of the loop. I swear, I remember him being a streamer. I know he does a lot of content, but let's send you over. On over to G Lego Builds. See you later, guys.